I'm live. Hey, is he really here? Yeah, I'm here. Hey, hold on. Hello, hello. Can y'all hear me? Let me get some type of message to let you know that y'all hear me. Legend, is he really here? When did you say this, man? Hey, hey. Well, now that at least one person is in the chat, that means I have to do this. Oh man, my head hurts, man. I got a headache. I'm babysitting my sister, so I can't even be gone that long because who knows what the hell she's doing right now. Um, I gotta make sure she doesn't burn down the house. Oh, bye. No, I'm not leaving, man. I'm doing this. I'm doing this. If you're here, I'm doing this for you, man. You gave your time to me. I'm gonna give it back to you. This is live about Western astrology. You can leave if you want to, man. I don't care. You kidding? Like I said, I couldn't even see that was a joke, man. I'm tired. Usually I'm on my game, man. I'm off. I'm off my shit. But welcome people. Give me like 2 or 3 minutes before I really get into it. The stream is going to be focused on Western astrology. If you know me, if you're here, you know me for the numerology stuff. I am a student of Gary Grinberg, Gary the numbers guy. I'm a GGD3 gold member. I do readings for people. I've been doing hella readings all week. Man, just talking to people. It was great, man. Talking to people all across the world, giving numerology readings, helping spread numerology. That shit's fly. There's only 3 people here. And while I appreciate these 3 people, if y'all could share, be like, hey yo, get your ass in here. The motherfucking Cat Prince wants to talk about astrology. Y'all got any questions while we wait? While we hope, like, because if only 3 people are going to be here, hey, then we can just kick it for the next hour or so. LMAO son, yo, what's good, man? How are you? GGD3, is that dude? Is that the guy who runs the account? I don't know. There's so many fucking people in GGD3 now. I used to know everybody. Like I used to remember everybody in GGD3 like 5 years ago. Now there's so many fucking people, man. I don't even know anymore, bro. I can't even trust people who like have GG33 gold in their account because like randoms put GG33 gold into their account trying to get clout now. So much clout chasing, man. I can teach you how to clout chase now using astrology. There's a correct way to clout chase. Motherfuckers is just being from America. Was Western Astro your first intro into the occult? I'll answer that. Just hopefully we get some more people. It says there's only 3 people here. Is that my pool? Is that my pool right now? It doesn't matter. 3 is a start. 3 is a lot better than 2, 1, or 0. I appreciate the 3 that are here. Oh, I'll answer that in a second, my friend. Me friendo. Turtle won the race. Hey, that's a banger name. That's a banger name. 4 people. Yo, what's good? GG33 GOAT 28. See, like I don't even know like who that is. There would be a time, man, when like someone would come up on Facebook or and I'm not on fucking Facebook anymore, but or any other app, and I'll see their name, be like, oh yeah, that's Guy, and I've met him before, but like now it's just like so many people. Something like and Gary told me, man, he told me that GG3 reached this point. He said, yeah, he's gonna get this big. He said he's gonna get even bigger. So like I had no reason to doubt him, but like still, it's just so many people. My sister's about to come down. Don't say no freak shit. But yeah, I'm babysitting my sister right now. Um, about 1 more minute, and then I'll start answering questions. Please ask anything about Western astrology. What do you want? She okay. She walked away. Yo. I'm here to answer your questions, man. This is pro bono. I'm here for you. I'm here for the public who have questions about Western numerology. Western numerology is not Vedic. Vedic is more. I attribute Vedic to Indian, not Native American, but like Indian over in India. Indian astrology. Indian foundations are deep, man. They go back thousands and thousands of years, and they really like started the Vedic system. At least that's as far as I know. Maybe someone else came up with that, but yeah, Vedic astrology is super accurate too. The problem with Vedic astrology, because AK33, he's our top Vedic astrologer. He's GG33 Capo. What is his name now? I forget. He changed his name like once every 2 years. But yeah, he's our top Vedic astrologer. He's super accurate, but it takes like 20, 25 years to be a master of Vedic astrology, whereas like the other practices are much more easier. Yeah, Ashwin, that's my guy. He gave me a reading. It was crazy. Like I do recommend getting his readings. They're very, very good. Even if you've gotten a reading from someone else before, he's very unique because again, he's a master of Vedic astrology. It's much, much different. He gives you like exact dates. Like I can do that too, but like the way he does it is just different. I appreciate what Ashwin does, but it takes 20 years to master that. Like I don't have 20 years just to solely focus on astrology. Right? I'll get to that. I guess I'll start answering questions, but yeah, let me talk for a minute. Um, but Vedic astrology is very accurate, as accurate as probably numerology. But again, you need 20 years to sink into it so you can master it. Western astrology is what we call the zodiac, right? Like Aries, Taurus, Gemini, Cancer, etc., etc. Um, yeah, it's like the mainstream form of astrology. The astrology that little white girls use, and when they're collecting crystals and shit. But like, yeah, like right now we're in Sagittarius season. That's Western astrology. That's what we call Western astrology. All right. So to your questions. Being from America, was Western Astro your first intro into the occult? That's an interesting question because like the occult is a lot. It means hidden. So like was that my first introduction into the hidden, into the occult, into like the esoteric type shit? I have to really think. Because I ignored Western astrology for the longest time, like before I met Gary. Because like my main line of thought was like there's what like 30 million people born every month. How is 12 signs going to cover 30 million people? Like we're all unique. That was my line of thinking before I met Gary. And Gary really opened my eyes. But I guess the Bible is my first intro, like my first intro into the cult. I was never a religious person ever. Those murder thoughts. Let me answer the other question. Turtle won the race question. Yeah, I was never a super religious person. Oh yeah, thank you for the like. Whoever just liked my live, please like my video so I can be popular and get famous and be powerful. I remember you. I remember you. I put you into my crew, and we can rule the world eventually. These motherfuckers getting paid $1 million for YouTube videos, man. Make, give me $1 million. I'll give the money back. I'll give money to my fucking followers. I don't want to be a scammer, man. Don't force me to be a scammer, bro. That's why people scam because it works. Don't turn me into a scammer. So I'm gonna trust y'all and get me to be famous. But what was I just talking about? Yeah, I was never a super religious person, man. So I read the Bible hoping to read secrets. So the Bible would be my entry into the occult, even though I didn't really know what I was looking for. I didn't know what to look for, what I was seeing, shit like that. Western astrology would probably be fifth because I was reading online. Like that's when I really got into the occult. It was after I got discharged from the army because I'm a veteran. I'm a veteran. I got out on medical discharge, had injuries, and somehow like I hopped upon like this one thread, and I remember the thread like it's like the back of my hand. It's called "I am a Rothschild. Ask me a question," and that whole thread is like is this anonymous person. He's pretending that he's a Rothschild, and he's just running circles around just people, and it's just very enlightening. But other questions. Moon in Capricorn meaning Moon in Capricorn. You were forced to be responsible from a young age. You hold a wall between you and others, an emotional wall. You build walls between you and other people, especially since because like you think emotions get in the way, and you're always busy. At least you were always busy, or maybe you're the oldest sibling and you had to take care of your younger siblings, or maybe your parents are pieces of shit and you had to take care of the house. You had to take care of them. Um, there's many ways that a moon and Capricorn can end up in those situations, but yeah, they're forced to be responsible. This responsible person, they never really got time to develop their emotions because they were forced this responsibility from a young age. I'm not talking about Chinese astrology because unless I'll talk about it if you have $300,000 to give me because that's the price for breaking the NDA, at least, and then I'll think about it. But until then, Taurus Taurus and Ox, honestly, are very similar. They're very similar. Hey, I got 11 people. Gang, gang. 11 life path. Um, I know you're a Taurus too, so do you get those murder thoughts when we get mad? Yeah, yeah. I'm very patient though. Like I'm not the type to just get angry for no fucking reason. But like when I get mad, I have to scale back, especially because like I'm at 11 too. I'm just like I can have very explosive emotions. But like I've chilled on that. I've chilled on that a lot. Mm, 11 people, 3 likes, please like me. Oh, y'all give naked bitches dopamine all the time. What about me? What about a Taurus, man? I'm just a cat. Thank you for the hearts. Thank you for the hearts. Yeah, Taurus and Ox are honestly the same, both the second sign. There's similarities, they're not exactly the same. There's gifts and weaknesses between both, and differences between both. What are Capricorns? They are the 10th sign in numerology. Ask a better question. There's a better way to ask that question, I think, and for what you're trying to do. But I won't shit on you for asking the question though. But Capricorns are the mountain goat. They're represented by the goat. Leo Sun, Virgo Moon, Sag Rising. Are you a man or a woman? Sag Rising. Mr. Positive. Virgo Moon. Man, Leo Sun, Virgo Moon. What's good, King Cat? What's up, brother? What's up? What's up, Busy Beast? I appreciate you. 12 people. Oh my God, I feel famous. Thank you. Thank you all for giving me your time. I hope to fill it with value and love and respect and all that other shit. My name is Cat Prince 33, also known as Astro Cat, also known as Maurice, also known as Daddy to some. Don't be calling me Daddy now. I'll kick you. I'll ban you. Love the cheetah print. Hey, gotta represent the felines. Leo Sun, Virgo Moons. What's your question, Mr. Turtle? Mr. Turtle won the race. Because here's a tip. Here's a tip, man. If you guys are on Twitter, bro, you guys are on Twitter, you guys are on any fucking app, don't because what people used to do, only Gary really does this. If you just put out a birthday, he'll say something about it. Other people, you have to ask a question and make it specific to your situation, man. You can't be like, hey, I'm a 5 life path, fucking turtle, born in the year, like all that shit. No, you have to say, hey man, I'm getting married, and here's my wife's numbers. Here's my numbers. Do you think that I should be more patient with her, right? And then you're more likely to get an answer out of GG33 members. But if you just give them, right, you just give them like a birthday, like that's not a question. That's just what the fuck you want me to do with that? But thank you, Mr. Busy Beast. Thank you, Mr. Turtle. Leo Sun, Leo Sun, Leo Sun, Virgo Moon. That's a bit of a backwards combo right there. That's a bit of a backwards combo, I'll say. Why? Why is it backwards? Dragon Year good for Ox? It's about neutral. Just about neutral. Ox Dragons. It's not a whole lot to say about that. Like it's a one of those neutral interactions that you really have to look deep to figure stuff out about. 13 people. Positives and negatives of Taurus. So I'll get back to you, Mr. Turtle. Let me answer this question. And I'll get to you, Mr. Legend. 16 people. Oh my God. Make sure you get the likes up. Make sure you share with your friends and family. Make sure you tell people the legendary, the one and only Cat Prince is on live. I'm gonna try and do this shit more often. I do a live like once a month, and that's not enough. But please keep asking me questions, and I'll answer them to the best of my ability. Where was I going? What was the last question? Dragon, you're good for Ox. It's about neutral. It's about neutral. If you do some deeper thinking, you can see why it could be good for you. But yeah, Falazuli. Oh my God, Falazuli. Everybody give Falazuli love. Subscribe to her. She's the best. She taught me a little bit about astrology. I'm mostly self-taught, but Falazuli is one of my teachers. She teaches me a lot. Hey, boss, can you please give me thoughts on my birthday? See what I'm saying? Like, ask a question about your birthday. If you come up to a GG33 member and you just give them a birthday, man, we're less likely to answer your questions. 2024 is the 8 year. It's not the money year. It's a bit different. 8 is the number of money, karma, and power. That doesn't mean that everybody's going to make money that year. What did Gary say? Gary had a tweet recently. I had a tweet recently that a lot of people, a lot of dragons think they're going to have a good dragon year. That's not true. There's something that people are missing. Think about it. What I just say, eight is the number of money, power, and karma. Stick to the basics, man. Don't be trying to fucking develop your own theories. You're not Einstein. You're not Isaac Newton. You can figure out a lot of shit with the basics, man. That's all I can say. Just stick to the basics of what we tell you, man, and take one step further. Okay, don't be fucking walking out to the forest now. Just take one step, and then you just think from there slowly. Be careful and all that. Okay, y'all have a bunch of questions. Now. Let me try to answer. What is my take on stelliums? Hey, look at fellow Zuli answering questions. Mm, I mean, yeah, opposites attract. That's very common. But when I'm a Leo, we're also opposite on. Well, you guys have similarities. Rooster here, June 1981. I'm a cat. Meow. Mm, Sag Sun, Capricorn Moon. Your conundrum. Um, so Sagittarius. One thing I noticed with Sagittarius is that like they hate their opposite gender or they have issues with their opposite gender, right? So like Sagittarius women, they always have like a complex with their father or men. Um, and Sagittarius men, they always like have a complex with like the opposite gender or their mother. So figure that out. That's like your major issue, I find. Also, what you need?
I was watching something on my iPad and then it just did that thing.
I mean, your time limit's up. And you need to charge it up. Charge up, charge up. Hurry, hurry, hurry. It's 1%. It's my baby sister. I have a fifth house, stellium, sun, Mars, Jupiter. Whore. Wait, hold on. What's your birthday? What's your birthday, Mr. Beast? Busy Beast. Fifth house stuff is like all flirts. What's your take on Western zodiac being off by 23% and not taking into account a precession of equinoxes? There's a reason for that. My take, I don't really have one. Like, it doesn't mean it's wrong. I think that's like where you're trying to go into. It doesn't mean it's wrong. Is because this matrix is built off belief, right? Like if you look at the sky, right, and if 51% of humans believed that the sky was pink, then the matrix will force the sky to be pink, right? So this matrix is working off of belief. Because you believe that a system works, then it works. It's really that simple. Believing is seeing, right? The higher your vibration, the more that's true. You got to believe before shit can really happen. That's part of manifestation. 6 likes and 14 people. Oh my god, it's a party. I'm a 7. 14 people was way too many fucking people. Like the gender beliefs. I'm trying to get to all your questions because I don't like people being ignored. I want you to feel special. I want you to feel loved. Stelliums, yeah. So that's who. Yeah, that's okay. You said, what's my take on stelliums? Stelliums, yeah, I'm famous. Got to activate my 11 energy. Stelliums, they're not everything. It depends. It depends on what's in them and like everything that's happening with the stellium. Earl, do retrograde planets matter in your natal chart? Only in your early life, pretty much. Most of the time, people grow out of them. People grow out of retrograde planets, or you should. You should. Sag moons. I don't have a whole lot of experience with Sag moons. Retrograde is just an illusion that makes it look like the planets are traveling backwards. So in astrology, you have the planets, right? So you have Mercury. Mercury goes in retrograde like what 3 times a year. It appears due to an optical illusion. It appears that Mercury is traveling backwards in its orbit, but it's not. But it appears like that way. Very strange thing as to why illusions can affect this matrix. Very strange. Think on that. Mm, is there any difference between April Taurus and yes, it is. I can't say why. Mm, probably in terms of numerology because yeah, figure it out. Yeah, you got it. All these questions. Oof. See facts on Sag. Thank you. Yeah, you agree. Yeah, fifth house stuff. You're a flirt. It's hard for you to commit, Mister Busy Beast. What did you say you have in the fifth house? I forget. I don't see it. Venus, Lilith. Don't count Lilith. Why are you counting Lilith? Lilith is not a planet. I don't trust asteroids. The planets already have everything you need. Like, and if you look at an asteroid, it's just some form of a planet, right? Like Lilith is supposed to be a combination of like fucking Pluto, Venus, and Uranus. Like, what does that mean? What does that mean? Why does like take mythology, right? Why does Lilith take place over the god of fucking hell, like Hades, right? Pluto, and the goddess of love? Like, what does she do, right? Why are you taking this small person in mythology, Lilith, over a planet? Like, it doesn't make sense. And even like in the sky, there's like three different Lilith. They're all like tiny little asteroids compared to an entire planet. In what world does an asteroid matter more than the planet? I don't understand. People who look into asteroids are just like trying to dig deeper into astrology. They don't like their the planets they got. They don't like their signs. Um, don't delete your messages, man. Yeah, that's the nodes, the north and south nodes in Western. Yeah, I'll say they have something to them. But other than that, like exactly, Father Zuli. Mm, Treasure gaming, Sag Moons. Stop running away from shit, man. You. That's all I'll say. I don't want to rip into you. I don't want to rip into you. I don't want to hurt people's feelings today. Yeah, GG33 girls, no difference. I think I already answered that. You can figure it out. We're not allowed to say certain things. I don't want to take a risk of breaking that NDA. But Stelliums has placed that holds karma in his life. So depending on the sign and house, it's karma links to be learned there. Yeah, more often than not, like stelliums also represent an imbalance, right? Because so you have a stellium in Leo, right? People think that you're going to act more like a Leo, but really it just means you have an imbalance in between Leo and Aquarius, and usually like the imbalance between the Leo and Aquarius axis, or say the Taurus and Scorpio axis, right? So you have a stellium in Taurus or Scorpio. It means you have an imbalance between your needs and your wants, right? So it's something you need to figure out. Is the moon in Gemini bad? No one sign or placement is bad. Like there's positives and negatives in anything. If you want to ask if a placement is bad, ask about a situation, right? So be like, hey, yo, I'm a warrior about to go to war. Is this and this placement bad and bad for this job or something like that? Like if you keep asking general questions, the only answer a numerologist can give you is it depends. It depends on the situation. So you got to give a situation so we can help shine the light. For example, like the worst question to ask, right? The worst question is to ask a numerologist is how can I make money? We're going to be like, it depends. What do you mean? What do you mean? How can you make money? Because there's like 1,000 ways to answer that question. Mm, 11 people here, down 5. Dang, I'm not famous enough to keep 16 people. My feelings are hurt. Top money signs. You got that from a GG33 tweet. I mean, yeah, Earth signs make money, and it's the age of Aquarius, so yeah, Aquarius are up top. Mm, is Venus and Pisces fifth house a good placement? What do you mean good placement? Good for what? What do you mean good placement? Because it's good in some things and bad in others. Be more specific so I can answer your question, ma'am. Miss Christine, thank you for being here. Make sure you like the video, guys, so I can be popular and famous, and I can sell shirts or whatever the fuck YouTube people do. People be buying shirts from YouTubers, man. That shit costs $50 at least. That's crazy. Will y'all buy a $50 shirt from me? Mm. Any info on Saturn in the seventh house in Capricorn? You like older women or younger women, depending on your age. There's always going to be an age discrepancy in your partner. Mm, Also, in partner, you got to understand astrology numerology is built off of association. So the word partner, don't think only romantic partner. It can be business partner, et cetera, right? After the age of Capricorn, it goes backwards. So age of Sagittarius, which is like 5,000 years from now. So nothing for us to worry about. Mm, You should be a good athlete. Am I right? Not necessarily. Depends on some factors, other factors. Athlete, I can easily see that. Mm, also Delulu. Mm, Sun and Mars and Leo. So you can be. I'll say. I'll say Sun and Mars and Leo. You should be a good. Really, it depends. I got to know your birthday for that one, honestly, because there's a lot of context. I like to speak with context, but generally speaking, you're a whore. You're a whore. You're a whore. That's what that means. Mm, but get into politics, man. That'd be my first thought with the Mars and Sun and Leo. Get into politics. Mm, whole sign or Placidus. I don't use any of those two. I use what the fuck is it called? Porcidus? Porcic. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. I gotta find what it is. Give me 1 second. It's porphyry. Yeah, that's what I use. Porf. Let me type it in. This bullshit ass word. Hold on. Mm, there you go. That's the system I use. Mm, oh yeah, positive and negative traits of Taurus. Well, our ruling planet, right? Ruling planet is Venus. The ruling planet of Taurus is Venus, and from there, I was teaching people how to like interpret astrology, like to the point where you don't need to ask people. One of the better ways is to look at the number of the sign, right? So Taurus is the second sign. You can get information from that. Look at the ruling planet. Look at the element. Taurus is the Earth sign. The ruling planet is Venus. Look at the modality. A lot of people don't know what modality is. Is a sign fixed? Is a sign mutable? Is a sign cardinal? Um, look at the mythology, right? And then look at there's tons of things you can look at, man. But anyways, the positives of Taurus are surrounded by women. Venus gives us women and money. That's a good thing. We're pretty much the smooth talkers, but there's a bit of a negative polarity thing going on with Taurus men. I'm finding like a lot of Taurus men are gay. I don't like that. As head of the Taurus Association, I don't like gay men running my sign. But very possessive. And I think men are naturally possessive, but like we see things as very possessive. Um, very yeah, because we're Venus ruled. I say like find a way to embrace your feminine. I say as a Taurus, you shouldn't be chasing anything. You shouldn't be chasing anything at all. You should be more attracting things. Made to faggot. Nah, nah, nah. It's just very passive. This is what people will say. Gary will say you're a beta. Venus and Gemini man plus Venus and Scorpio. It doesn't matter. Um, give me the suns. Give me the birthdays. Because Venus is just Venus. Yeah, he is. He is gay. Thank you. Venus is just how you love, right? Yeah, I know a bunch of gay Tauruses, man. I don't like them. Why can't they be another sign, man? Why can't they be Leos? Get out my sign. And the women, I don't like Taurus women either because actually I do. I beautiful, beautiful fucking Taurus women, man. But they tend to be very controlling mm, and manipulative, and they think they're better than they actually are. Positives of Taurus, again, we naturally attract money and women. Be patient as a Taurus. All Earth signs, really. You can't, you can't. Yeah, and Taurus women. You can't really try to do these get rich quick schemes unless you have certain energy as a Taurus. Taurus is all about momentum. You know, you can't stop a bull once he's running. That's another way to interpret your sign. What animal? What sign is it? I don't care when he's born. The Rock is gay. He's a fact. It is what it is. That nigga like never mind. Never mind. Oh, 9 people share the stream. Be like, hey yo, Cat Prince. It's Cat Prince. Mm, damn, female energy. Man, 7/7/2004. Yes, 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 yes. Ugh. I see why you like her. Mm, I definitely see why you like her. Um, yeah, you guys keep it interesting. You have to stay interesting. Don't bore each other. But that's an all right combination. It served no purpose. LOL. LOL. Mm, any questions? Cancer is Venus. I'm very emotional when it comes to money. Women, no, that's not what that means. It means you're very possessive, you're very defensive, and you like to guilt trip. Like the guilt trip. Mm, a lot of these water signs, a lot of these more feminine, these yin signs is what I would call them. These yin signs. Yin is even numbers, yang is odd numbers. So these yin signs, right? These Taurus, these Cancer, these not really Virgo, but still Virgo, these Scorpio, um, Pisces. Focus on the feminine, man. Like really embrace your feminine. That doesn't mean be a faggot. That doesn't mean submit to anybody, man. You really got to understand the polarities between masculinity and femininity, man. Femininity is just attracting. Women attract, all right? Women don't chase most of the time. What is 22 traits? Got to buy a reading for that, man. I can't just say that. Come on now. Hmm. Also, Venus isn't really love. It's about. Actually, can I put your comment up here? Can I do that? Pin message. Can I do that? Oh no, I don't want to pin it. I want to. I guess I do want to pin it. Mm, okay, whatever. Fuck it. Fuck it. It's up there. But I can't tell you just straight traits of 22, man. You got to buy a reading. Mm, yeah, Taurus are extremely possessive. Thing about Taurus, man, we want everything. Like and because we have money, we don't want money. We're not often broke. But like we want we want your soul, man. Like it's just it is what it is. You got to give me a lot to prove to me you love me. Gary doesn't hate nines. You guys are just easy to troll. Stop being so easy to manipulate, man. That's all y'all. Mm, notice how anytime anyone says anything about a nine, that tweet is an automatic 100 retweets. It's free fucking clout. I should start doing that, honestly. That's the only reason people are doing it now, because it gets free clout. Mm, y'all got to be smart enough to see through certain shit, man. Like it just really, I'm really disappointed in a lot of the fans with GGT. I don't like the fans. I like supporters. There's a difference between being a supporter and a fan. Fans are useless. I don't like fans. I'll say that. Supporters are different. Mm, I mean, yeah, we all have something to work on in relationships. It's okay being possessive. It's something called boundaries. Buy a reading. I'm a lie. 9 life path. Cancer type. What's your question? I can't just. If you want me to just be general, you have to buy a reading, man. If you want to, if you have a specific question, then go ahead. My Taurus men, my Yin signs, man. You don't want to be chasing. Don't be chasing. That doesn't mean don't approach, right? It means learn how to attract, man. Hmm. LOL, Taurus and Scorpio men definitely have that same trait. They don't want money. They want your souls. Hades, aka Pluto, literally stole Persephone, and Venus is just this way because there's a heart over your sentence. I can't fucking see what you're trying to say. But yeah, man. Mm, I used to go crazy over women too. Like I used to be insane, man. Like people who see me don't know like the other half of me. That's like crazy in relationships. But I used to be insane. My exes who knew me at the time know what the fuck I'm talking about. But yeah, man. You don't want to be in a position where you're chasing anymore, like or like where you're attached. Don't get too attached as a Taurus either, because don't get too attached to labels. Don't get too attached to how do I say this? We're just controlling, man, and we just let that ego get to us, man. What's the difference between 11 and 2? 2 is the number of peace. 11 is the number of emotion. A lot of differences between 11 and 2. They're entirely different numbers. Mm, what's the most psyop shit in Western astrology? It's a good question. Probably I don't know how to answer that question anymore because I'm not like a normie. 11-7 versus 7-11. One number is more important than the other, so it depends on what is the life path. Um, tell me about nine life paths. You got to re-ask that question, man. Like, is nine life path 9 and 8 compatible? I can't tell you that. You're asking NDA shit. You're asking NDA stuff. You're asking straight NDA stuff, man. Mm, yeah, you're possessive as fuck. Learn how to let go, man. Be willing to let go. As a Taurus, that's like super, super powerful. The second you learn, like you're just okay with a bitch leaving, bro, you'll be fine. You booked the reading with me? Hey, when? when? When did you book a reading with me? Is seven? Yes, it is. Is seven smarter than nine? Yes, seven is the smartest number. Very philosophical placement. The other day, that didn't tell me when. When? Like what day? Give me a date, and then I'll check to see if I have your appointment on my phone. But anyways, Jupiter and Mercury and Virgo, very philosophical placement. No, philosophical, I wouldn't say that. I'll say you're very analytical. Very analytical. Schedule for the ninth. Yeah, I don't have that in my phone yet. I had to see. I gotta check. Mm, when you gonna get on Gary's podcast? You top three in GG33 in my book. Oh, you're so sweet. You're so sweet. Mm, I gotta get some clout if I want to get on Gary's podcast, man. I'm sure if I asked, he'll let me on, but like I'm a nobody right now, man. Like even like on Twitter and shit. That's where I pop off the most. I'm 3,000 followers. That's not shit. I'm a nobody. I gotta get my game up. That's why I'm doing this shit now. I gotta get famous. Gotta get rich and powerful. So I can get connections and which is why I was like in one of my other lives, I'm like, I'm really close to committing a crime, man. I'm really close to Bernie Madoff, really close to doing some shit no one's ever thought of. So I can get out of here. I just don't like the feeling of being caged. I don't like the feeling of just not being able to do what I want at all times. Mm, how you make money? There's a lot. It's not really a simple thing. Um, Jupiter, Mercury, and Virgo, very philosophical. Yeah, not philosophical. You're very analytical. You focus on the small things a lot, and you tend to lose sight on the bigger picture. That's like your main weakness. Mm, don't lose sight. Don't get lost in the details. In place of the greater picture, Mister Busy Beast. There's a lot of factors in Western astrology and just in numerology in general that determines when you're going to make money or how much you're going to make, how much money you're going to make. So can't answer that. Um, is one powerful as one powerful as what? Re-ask that question, man. I don't know what you're trying to ask. Is one powerful as the three master? What do you mean? What do you mean? Clarify yourself. Mm, when did you join GGD3? 2019. And then GGD3 for almost 5 years now. Mm. I was the youngest GGD3 member at the time when I joined. I think I was like, what, 18, 19 when I joined? Mm, is one powerful as the three master numbers? Okay. So what I think you're trying to ask, right? I think what you're trying to ask, um, is one master number more powerful than the other? Powerful is the wrong word, I'll say. But 33 has the highest potential. I think that's what you're trying to ask. Um, mm, yeah, yeah, Fallazili did let me in. Yeah, a bunch of people voted for me to get in because I was like, I'm one of the few people who got in for free. Like I didn't pay to get into gold. Gary just likes me. I'm one of Gary's favorites, Loki. Mm, is your neck thicker, wider than most? I don't know. I don't look at men's necks. I guess. Uh, most beta. I can't tell you that. Y'all trying to scam info out of me. Hold on. That was my phone going off. Hopefully you can't hear that. I know some weird shit. Now you good, man. You good. Tell me about cancer, man. What you want to know about cancer, man? What you want to know about cancer men, cancer women? Ask me a question. I know one is leader and 11, 22, 33 is powerful. 11, master visionary, number of emotion. 22, master builder. 33, master teacher, number of influence. Mm, how you gonna hate on your own sign? I mean, honestly, that's y'all's whole trying, right? Rooster, ox, snakes, just don't like each other. Don't like themselves, I mean. Mm, personal opinion on monkeys, I don't know a whole bunch of monkeys, honestly. Monkeys on the opposite side of me, right? Because monkeys are the ninth sign and cats are the fourth sign. So like we don't really have run-ins with each other. Usually when people are born and they go to school and shit like that, they really only meet the two signs around them. So for example, if you're a dragon and you go to high school, you really only interact with dragons, snakes, cats, and maybe the other one of the outer signs too. But yeah, I think y'all get what I'm trying to say. So monkey is far removed from a cat. I don't meet too many monkey people. Mm, goats, don't know too many goats either. Again, that's far removed from a cat. What do I think about them? Expensive. Someone asked about Antarctica. That's a different topic. Yeah, an anime. That's a different topic. You're trying to get me to go on a sidetrack. Mm, how does a 27 cancer cope? How do I answer that? Shit. Mm, what can you say about enemy sign parents? Like your parents are enemy signs. Patience is key. You're a goat Taurus. Hey, what if benefits of being a nine life path cancer? Wait till the reading, man. I got you. I got you. If you bought a reading, then I'll tell you all you need to know. Don't worry. Mm, what can you say about enemy sign parents? Is 20 feminine energy? Honestly, all the questions you're asking, man, you're asking like people are asking. Gary just straight up said the other day, you can't ask about like no one's gonna tell you, or no one should tell you about the relationships between two numbers, right? Like that's NDA. A lot of stuff is NDA, man. Like we give you a lot, but like a lot of stuff is NDA. So like I'm really just handheld. You just see goats and your ox. Yeah. So the Matrix sets you up with your enemy. It tries to like I'll have a lot of roosters come into my life. My baby sister's a rooster, so I'm stuck with her. So even if you avoid your enemy sign like I do, it'll put you in situations where you have to be around your enemy sign. It's like one of the ways it tries to discount you. So a year ago, yeah, see, you just can't get rid of them. So mm, does having enemy sign parents mean you were a bad person in your life? Why would your parents have to do with you in your past life? Unless like they have something to do with you in your past life, and you know that for sure. But like those are your parents, man. Mm, those are your parents' actions. I mean, you were a result of your parents' actions. It doesn't mean like you were a bad person, man. At least not to me. It's 20 feminine energy. Yeah, one of the more feminine numbers, definitely. See people born on the second, people born on the 20th. They have very sexy bodies, man. Girls, I mean, not people. Your parents holding you back. Does having enemy sign parents hold you back? That's a good question. I don't see any reason why though. You could say maybe a parent died on the eighth day. Could that be the child's karma? Um, maybe. Say about enemy sign parents. They require a lot of patience. It's just they got stuck in a trap. You're not supposed to have kids with your enemy sign. That's a big no-no, but they did. Yeah, a lot of people that happens. I will say like your parents' life probably sucked after you were born. Doesn't really mean it's your fault. Now, if actually I can't say that. I can't say that. Oh man, y'all trying to get me kicked out the group. If I get, I'm suing y'all for $300,000. That's how much it costs. Niggas are crazy. What the fuck? Mm-mm. Almost got caught slipping, man. Nah, I'm always at the top of my game. Good with music. 11 is good with a lot of stuff. Mm, 12 people in here, 8 likes. Thank you for the likes. Thank you for the. I could have swore I had 9 likes. I got a hater in here. I got a hater in here. Jesus, Jesus Christ. Little on me, but I'm about to hang it up, man. I got a headache. I'm gonna try and be consistent after my little situation pops in, um, I'm like people don't know I'm in and out the hospital, and I got a lot of shit going on right now. I'm very busy, but rest up. Thank you, fellas, Lee. But I'll try to be more consistent because like I do understand the feeling of like not knowing shit. It's very frustrating. I try to do as best as I can, but buy fucking reading, buy reading, man. Like once you climb up in the world, man, the higher you climb up in the world, you'll you'll start to see that money, like people with money, don't fucking play. Like they just pay for your shit, man. That's the best way. That's how people speak. That's how people with money speak. It says 4 p.m. All right, bet, man. I ask my agent where my readings at. But I appreciate you for buying the reading, man. Really, thank you. Thank you for supporting GGG3. Like that's no small thing. Mm, buy my reading. Say thank you, Falazilli. She's so sweet. She's so sweet. She's that nigga. She didn't know me. People DMing me, man. Don't DM me about drama. Don't DM me about drama. I don't know. I don't know. Don't DM me about nothing. You see me tweet. Favorite historical names though? Don't have any. Maurice, I guess. Mm, y'all got 3 minutes. It's 47:33. You got 3 minutes before I end the stream. Mm, spread this. Be like, hey yo, this is a fire fucking live, man. This guy, Cat Prince, he's spitting that shit. Don't make me have to put a baddie up in here for y'all to get more views. I'll do it. I'll put as many baddies as I can, which is not a lot at the moment, but eventually it will be. I lost all my hoes in August. I can't believe that, man. I was just thinking about that makes me sad. I'm about to start listening to some Drake songs. What sign do you hate the most? I don't hate any sign. Like that's really immature. Like if you're being literal, because I'm autistic, I take words literally. I don't hate any sign. It's very immature. I think every sign has a purpose depending on what it is. You can use enemy energy. You have to be really, really careful with it because you guys don't know what you're doing. But you can use enemy energy, right? There's ways to use enemy energy. It's not like but you shouldn't hate anybody. Listen to that future. Oh man. I mainly listen to Weekend. That's the only guy I listen to on a daily basis. And I've been compared to the Weekend, honestly. Like that's no flexing, no lie. Like bitches call me the Weekend. They be like, you're so much like the Weekend. Like what was this stupid show that came out? The Idol, yeah. People watch the Idol, like girls watch the Idol and it said, this reminds me so much of you. I'm like, what do you mean? Explain yourself. What do you mean? Which one do you not like as much? Any good particular program movies? Almost all of them. Weekend's a horse, right? Yeah. Which one do you not like as much? I'm not a guy. I'm not a guy that likes or dislikes stuff. It's whatever is useful. If there's purpose in disliking something, then I'll dislike it. Then if there's purpose in liking something, then I'll like it. But whatever's useful. Don't limit yourself, man. Weekend's a horse. Oh no. Why? Oh no. Why? Oh no. Is he messing with somebody? Messing with somebody he's not supposed to? Mm. And the weekend is a 7 too. He's a 7. That's why he can sing. Oops. Shouldn't have said that. Just kidding. Just kidding. Taurus can sing. That's a positive. Boom. There's a bunch, man. Just pick one. Just like literally pick one, Mr. Jester. Like you can fucking throw a fucking dart. Make a wheel, spin the wheel, throw a dart, and watch that movie. The Matrix, obviously. That should be the most obvious one. Terminator, fucking like literally any major studio film. You can pick one. All the Marvel movies. Drew Tang, he has some. He has a product just like off the based off predicting the weekend's moves, just off the Marvel movies. You can get something from pretty much anything. Lucy, right? Remember that one with Lucy? She was like black ink. She turned herself into a USB drive. A USB drive. Stupid fucking movie. Pretty much anything, man. It's all about knowing what to see, though. It doesn't matter. Like you can watch all the movies you want. Like it doesn't matter if you don't know what to find. The occult means hidden. Mm, Weekend got some hoes too, man. Oh my god, I've seen his group. I've seen his groupies, bro, who still love him like to this day. I'm like, oh, oh my god, oh my god. We gotta connect. Me and the weekend have to connect one day. I think we will. I can get him. Which Hadid twin is he in love with? I can get her back for him. Mm, the only place where me and the weekend don't agree with because he be trying to kill himself. Weekend better than Drake. Two different artists, but yeah, the weekend is definitely the better Canadian. I'd rather have him here than the other one. Drake need to go. He'll be gone soon. Actually, I'm putting in work to make sure he's gone. So off the dome though, like literally any movie. Like you can pick any movie. Isn't Drake gay? He might be. There's more. What does that say? There's a giant heart like over people's words, so I can't see like some of your sentences. Mm, is more made up or removed? Yeah, definitely. Yeah. All right. So you guys are 2 minutes past your fucking bedtime. I love you all. Thank you for the 12 people who are here. Thank you for giving me your time. This is Cat Prince. This is a GG33 production. I'm signing off. I love you all. Have a great night.